Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. The Attleboro YMCA will be reopening to members at the beginning of Phase 3 of Governor Baker's plan to reopen business in Massachusetts. There will be some new changes for members, and to learn more, we spoke with CEO Robin McDonald.
Initially, the guidance from the state was that Phase 3, which is the phase that includes opening up a YMCA-type facility in its traditional sense for health and wellness programming, that was initially slotted for June 29th. And then about a week ago, the governor's office said they needed more time. They added an extra week to Phase 2. So we're still in Phase 2. And Phase 3 is now currently the earliest that will start will be July 6th. And with our fingers crossed, we're really hopeful that all of our members who are comfortable with that and feel safe coming to the Y, that they will be able to come starting July 6th. When you get into the Y building, you could expect that you're going to have to wear a mask in the common areas where it's not possible if you're passing somebody to maintain the social distance of 6 feet. As you can imagine, we've had a number of calls, conversations with the Board of Health and others about how do you exercise with a mask on, and is that healthy? And so current guidelines are that when you're working out, you're socially distanced, you're 6 feet away if you're on a treadmill or a bike from your neighbor. We're going to use our gymnasiums as our group health areas because that gives us the best capacity to turn over air, and it gives us the best capacity to serve more numbers. So we have circles on the floor in our gymnasium that would indicate where somebody might stand for a group exercise class. People should expect that they would see those kinds of things. Arrows telling you traffic patterns, which way you should go. We're telling people to bring their own yoga mats, their own bottles of water. So it's really important that people read the website, the www.attleboroymca.org, in order to see those guidelines. Behind us in a pavilion, we've already got outdoor classes going on. Social distancing is being respected, and those are happening here at the Pleasant Street Branch Outdoor Pavilion and at the Outdoor Center at Camp Finberg in Norton. And we expect that will continue for a while. People feel comfortable outside, and so we'll have a mixture of online opportunities, outdoor opportunities, and indoor opportunities. And there'll be a reservation system. You need to reserve your spot. We have to do that for contact tracing, so that if Robin McDonald is in the building and I'm in the pool, and at some point I report that I have had symptoms or have had a positive test of COVID, we're required to make sure that we know who was in the building at the same time and in the same area as the person who tests positive. So as it relates to sanitizing, this is what you could expect. If you were to use that piece of equipment, or the instructions on that piece of equipment says that you should sanitize it first. You'll have your own personal spray bottle that you'll have gotten when you walked in. You'll be able to spray your own paper towel. You'll be able to pick sanitizing wipes that are in a pre-wiped dispenser if you'd like to use that. You'll be expected to wipe the machine down before you use it. Then you'd use your machine. Let's say it was a treadmill. When you finish, you'd be expected to wipe it again. And then you'll put a red cone. We have red cones that we'll be using throughout the building. That red cone will align with signage that will say red cone alert. And if there's a red cone on a piece of equipment or an item, it means it's out of service. And it's out of service until our staff person then goes and sanitizes it thoroughly. When the red cone is off, it means that the appropriate time has passed that is recommended by the CDC for the sanitizing solution to take effect. And that piece of equipment is now ready for use. And then again, you'd wear the mask up into the machine. Then you're on a treadmill, you're going to take your mask if you want down, work out, and you'll be 6 feet away from the nearest person. Put it back on when you leave after you've cleaned it, and away you go.